warriors. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta get through shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. So, happy holidays to everybody so far, you know what I mean? Hope everything is going good. Watch yourselves out there when y'all going shopping and all that. The guys that had the people that had the PPP loans is kind of short right now, you know what I'm saying? They're kind of short.
Unemployment, all that shit running low.
They kind of short right now, so.
I mean,
gotta look for a lick somehow. So just be careful out there to everybody.
This is why the crime is going the way it's going now. It was a little more dormant.
Hey, there we go. That's the topic I had.
Probably 16 months, but now shit is lit. Niggas. And people didn't got a taste.
Put your back down a little bit.
People didn't got a taste of either a feeling of luxurious shit.
Yeah, tasted some lobster. Had to go back to
some lobster, smoking gumbo. You know what I'm saying? Niggas driving foreigns, wearing foreign.
Yeah, son.
But we're still sleeping on that air mattress. You understand what I'm saying? And now reality is set back in. They still on that air mattress, and they got the clothes and shit, but that bread is gone. Yeah. So niggas is taking to the streets, man.
Yeah, and ain't nobody buying used clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. That especially shit you wore every day of the week.
Yeah, that is a topic that I had. The crime and violence, everything is up, bro. Like, everybody's just wilding right now. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on, but
rest in peace to everybody that lost their life over this weekend. It was a few out in Brooklyn, a few in the Bronx. The Bronx and Brooklyn is extremely.
It's getting crazy.
Yes,
it's like they really.
I don't like to go the media route, the hip hop media route, and be like it's fueled by the music. I kind of feel like the streets fuels the music. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. These little niggas, I mean, they put in work, yeah, but they've been doing it for a while. We've been saying, yo, these little niggas, it's like people wasn't really seeing it, and now with the music, it's basically giving you visual and take you into it, right? They like we always say, rappers, no matter what their intention are, you're like a journalist. So now you not only putting crews to shit, but you getting a view instead of just hearing the news.
They just found a sound that they could adapt to with that drill shit.
And now they got the drill samples, which is fire.
Yeah, so they like, we could use this to just tell our stories as the same as they are, you know what I mean? But
as disrespectful as it is, if you listen to the music and then watch the news, watch whichever News 12 what borough you in, or you'll see see what's going on.
You see this senseless violence.
Yeah, and it's young.
Yeah, and it's like
young.
It's like I saw this conversation on a podcast, but it's like you don't, because we not out there every day. You know what I'm saying? But you out there, so you know and kind of feel what they going through right now. You know what I mean? We might not know all their challenges, like. We don't know what's going on in these kids' homes. We don't know what's going on in their personal life. But we see the struggle that COVID provided, that anything that's going on in this world provided. You know what I'm saying?
I'll point this out to you. Pinnacle moments of when we was growing up where they were saying, we wildin', right? 9/11. Whether we knew it or was able to grasp it, we probably suffer mental and emotional issues from that, and we were still young. You have that, and then right after that, we went through the recession, where our parents ain't have jobs and for stints, and we had to get out there and get some money on our own. That's when we going to get jobs and giving niggas whatever to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? To bring back. So imagine us being.
Even the blackout played a big part.
Yeah, all three blackouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So imagine us being their age and dealing with what they're dealing with now, especially at the grand scale that you got social media.
Yeah, like everything is prove yourself.
Yeah, we had peer pressure, but it was like, who got fly.
Everything was word of mouth.
Yeah, you had to see it. Now it's right there.
It's right there in your face.
Right. So it's a lot more pressure from their peers, as well as the mental stress and emotional stress and not knowing what they're going through in their home, especially since their parents is more than likely our generation.
So if you talk,
and a lot of them is not real right.
Yeah,
you know
so if you talking that shit in
what
music,
you think gonna happen?
Yeah, if you talking that shit in your music and we see your everyday Instagram and it's not the same, like
right, I gotta make it what it is. What I'm saying, anybody could have rapped and portrayed a life, because you wasn't even able to see these people until they made it to MTV or they video dropped. It wasn't YouTube and shit like that. You got a nigga mixtape. You knew what he looked like from his mixtape cover.
Yeah, and if you got to hear his voice on the radio, you know what I mean? If you was a fan, you was stuck on it. And if you wasn't, you heard it here and there, you know what I mean? But
I ain't know what Funk Flex looked like until he dropped the album.
Wow.
And he was in videos. Like as cameos. So these little niggas, and I mean, even the females, they're growing up differently and they have access to everything. Whether it's these expensive clothes and jewelry, weed, guns, cars, they get into it. So it's gonna breed this type of shit, even without the music.
And everything ain't negative, you know what I mean? A lot of people take these things for positive, these technologies and things like that, but there is a negative side to it, and it seems like the negative side, crimes and violence and all that shit is really like rising right now, you know what I mean? And just like we started the conversation, just be careful out there with how you moving, you know what I mean?
Keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, you don't want to be nobody victim just because they had something going on that day, or you know what I mean, some type of pressure or something. So I don't know, man, that shit is crazy.
I was walking with Scotty that night, and we walked past a group of like little niggas. It was like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I told him, I said, yo, bro, you know what's crazy? I never got nervous walking past a group of niggas. You know me, bro. I walk through the middle. I don't divert my shit, none of that. These little niggas be in groups like that, I move over. I don't cross the street, but I'm definitely moving over and I'm watching. All right?
Bro, I don't got no time to waste, bro. I'm sorry. I was just watching that Justin Timberlake movie, In Time. It put a lot of shit into a perspective that you don't think about, because we saw that movie when we was younger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're not putting time in its proper perspective, you know what I'm saying? So, but I always say time is an illusion, but if you had 24 hours to live, like,
just
you know,
think,
what would you do?
Where would you go?
What would you do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's not a lot of time neither.
Yeah, that's not a lot of time. That goes by fast. And then the way that this fucking social structure shit
the day is halfway gone already.
Yeah, the way this social structure is set up, like you work 8 hours, you know what I mean? You get home for
you travel for 2.
Yeah. Then you get home, you got a couple hours to do what you do, and then that's it, you know what I mean? Your day is done, because you need to get 8 hours. Yeah. They say you need 8 hours of sleep.
I sleep 5,
8,
4
16, 24. 8 goes into 24 3 times. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's much but you could do. But we got to treat every day like that. You know what I mean? Like, just go for yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's not just in New York, because even...
Nah, it's all over the place.
Out in L.A., man,
they saying
crazy.
It's starting to look like the purge out there.
It's crazy. I told you I seen a video where they it's like 30 niggas that run up in the jewelry stores. Niggas cleared $70K in 12 seconds. Emptied the whole display, bro. And it's like, what do you do, right? What does an establishment do when 30 people run in there smashing your shit?
Yeah.
And before you hit the panic button and do all that, but before you could even fathom or grasp what's happening, niggas is out.
They out of there.
That shit didn't happen, they said, I think, about 15 to 20 times. And
In the last couple months, right?
And they've only caught 8 people.
Niggas sounding like low life.
I seen another video where they ran up in a restaurant and robbed the nigga while he was eating, bro.
While they was sitting there eating. One in front of him and the other one was behind him, like, yo, just watch and wild and just chill. Like, what you supposed to do with that?
Give it up.
What I'm supposed to do with that?
You
Yo,
give it
yeah.
up. And I think that's
Can I
what
keep the money to pay the bill? Nah.
a lot of people lose their life by not respecting that number one rule.
Yeah, just give it up.
When you
man.
you give it up. Niggas be having pride like, yo, niggas ain't never robbed me, bro. Everybody could get robbed, bro. And if you don't allow me to rob you, I could take your life.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill you. That's if a nigga pull up on you in a gun with a gun, big ass gun, like, bro, just respect it and give me everything. Respect it. I don't want to kill you. Give it here. You good, bro. I don't when I none of that. Y'all got it. Yeah, I'm bugging. Cause I'm bugging. I gotta be. To be in this position right now, where I'm about to lose.
Just out here, willy nilly.
Really? It ain't y'all. It's not y'all.
Yeah, y'all out here doing y'all job.
So LA is on a right now, and
shit
you
is
know,
crazy.
be safe, and all my peoples out there. Hold it down, man. Y'all tell me hold it down out here, hold it down out there, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Slim 400.
Slim 400. That's my nigga, bro. I fuck with Slim.
I never really got
Not music wise.
Yeah, I seen a lot of personality stuff like him on Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. But
YG, man.
yeah,
You know YG, my nigga.